Devi Mataji, we can start.
Hare Krishna to each one of you present here today. Hare Krishna, Srila Gurudev. Please accept my humble and respectful obeisances at your divine lotus feet. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and all glories to our beloved Srila Param Gurudev, His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Swami Maharaj. And all glories to our beloved Srila Gurudev. I'm Sudevi from Lagos, Nigeria, and I'll be your MC for today. I would like to thank each and every one of you for allowing me to serve. I hope I'll be of any pure service possible. Please let me start with the prayers. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकाय चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुं श्रीगतापतकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं सागरातं सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादां सागना ललितां श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौर भक्त वृंदम हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Today, dear devotees, is the last day of our online global event of Srila Gurudev's 69th appearance day, and even Purushottam Mass is coming to an end very soon. I hope each and every one of us has squeezed the last bit of nectar left in this Mass as we gather in the purest mood possible, that all of us together with firm determination are capable to grow in Krishna consciousness with Srila Gurudev's blessings and Krishna's mercy, which is also the theme of this year. To make every single devotee feel special and comfortable in our session today, we have a small video presentation on language interpretation in Portuguese and Hindi, which will be presented by a lovely tech team.
Hare Krishna, queridos devotos, reverências, todas as glórias a Srila Prabhupada. Hoje teremos interpretação simultânea para a língua portuguesa. Se você desejar ouvir em português e estiver no computador, clique no ícone do globo no canto inferior direito da sua tela. Em seguida, selecione o idioma português. Para os usuários de celular, clique no ícone mais, depois no ícone do globo e em seguida escolha o canal de português. Muito obrigada. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्णा. आज हिंदी भाषा में अनुवाद की सुविधा उपलब्ध है. अपने कंप्यूटर पर हिंदी इंटरप्रिटेशन चैनल तक पहुंचने के लिए कृपया अपनी स्क्रीन के निचले दाएं कोने में ग्लोब आइकन पर क्लिक करें. इसके बाद हिंदी चैनल पर क्लिक करें. मोबाइल उपयोगकर्ताओं के लिए अधिक आइकन पर क्लिक करें, फिर भाषा व्याख्या के लिए ग्लोब आइकन पर और हिंदी चैनल का चयन करें. आपको धन्यवाद. हरे कृष्णा.
Thank you, dear tech team, for making our beloved devotees feel comfortable in their own language choices. Today is filled with various glorifications and amazing presentations ahead. So let us go through the schedule for this session this very day. First up, we have done our welcome and opening. Then we have garland offering, lamp offerings, and then we're not really going to do Purushottam Mass prayers today, but we'll go forward to the speaker, His Holiness Bhakti Sarvagya Gauranga Swami Maharaj. Next up, we have His Grace Marichidas Prabhu. Then we have Vyasa Puja celebrations around the world. Then we'll be having disciple offerings in the form of live and video offerings. Then we have some dramas and our beautiful, most yummy and delicious cake offerings. So, dear devotees, without further ado, I humbly seek Srila Gurudev's permission and blessings so this celebration may flow with love, devotion, and divine nectar.
Hare Krishna, let's begin with the blessings of all our acharyas. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Gurudev. Thank you so much, Srila Gurudev. As we do so, we would like to offer a live garland to Srila Gurudev by Her Grace Yamuna Mataji from Lagos, Nigeria.
Hare Krishna. As you tie that blessing, yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Haribol.
Opportunity. Hare Krishna. Still of gratitude.
So, beautiful garlands are symbols of devotion and gratitude. Garlands symbolize our respect to Gurudev. They're not just decorations, but sacred offerings connecting us to Srila Gurudev's lotus feet. Thank you, Prabhuji. We will now move to our virtual garland offerings from devotees around the world. Devotees offering garlands, please switch on your cameras when called so our tech team can spotlight you and you will be visible to Srila Gurudev. When spotlighted, please have your garland ready to offer simultaneously as we play a sweet background music. We have Prajapriya Mataji and Krishnangi Gaurangi Mataji, Sakshi Mataji, Rashmi Mataji,
Thank you. Thank you. Beautiful.
Madan Mohan Mataji,
Yes, Rose. Please.
Yashpal Prabhu and Anjali Mataji, Dayarupa Shama Mataji, Bhakti Priya Mataji and Hari Leela Mataji.
স্পৃহহীন গুরুদেব কৃপা বিন্দু দিয়া করো এই দাসে তৃণাপেক্ষা অতিহীন
Thank you, dear devotees, for such heartfelt garland offering.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Thank you all very much for that beautiful girl.
Thank you, devotees. Now we move forward to our lamp offerings. Just like a lamp cuts through darkness, Guru dispels ignorance from our hearts and guides us to the path of eternal Krishna's glory. The lamps we will offer today will symbolize the light of Dharma burning bright inside our hearts. Devotees offering lamps, please turn on your camera and get your lamps lit and ready. So when spotlighted, please lift your lamp towards Srila Gurudev as the music begins. But as there are many of you offering lamps today, we will be dividing the lamp offerings in 2 slots. So now I'll be calling out the names of the first batch of devotees offering lamps. And right after the first batch is done, then I will be calling out the second slot. So, dear devotees, let us begin with the first slot of devotees. First up, we have Aman Prabhu, Anuttama Mataji from Brazil, Beauty Mataji, Bhaktapriya Mataji, Dayaropa Shama Mataji, Dipali Mataji, Dwarka Vasani Mataji, and Gopal Nachi Prabhu and Meeta Mataji.
তৃণাপেক্ষা অতিহীন সকলে সম্মান
Now, dear devotees, we'll be taking the names for the second slot. Gopikanta Mataji from Brazil, Leela Mohini Mataji, Muskan Mataji, Nandita Bhatt Mataji, Nidhivan Mataji, Nishtavati Mataji, Preeti Vihade Mataji, Uttam Shloki and Deepa Priya Mataji, and Dhara Mataji from Canada.
করিতে শকতি দেহনাথ যথাযথ তবে তো গাইব হরিনাম সুখে তবে তো গাইব হরিনাম সুখে অপরাধ হবে হত গুরুদেব কৃপা বিন্দু দিয়া করো এ দাসে তৃণাপেক্ষা অতিহীন
Thank you, dear devotees, for such radiant lamp offerings. Now, it's time to hear from some of our wonderful devotees who will share their thoughts, experiences, and blessings on this special occasion. First, with deep gratitude and folded palms, we have His Holiness Bhakti Sarvakya Gauranga Swami Maharaj to bless us with his divine words. His Holiness Bhakti Sarvakya Gauranga Swami Maharaj is a disciple of His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami from South Africa. Since joining the temple at ISKCON Pretoria in 2002, he has served across South Africa and the Kingdom of Eswatini, where he pioneered and registered ISKCON alongside His Holiness Bhakti Narasimha Swami Maharaj. Trained in Bhakti Shastri and Bhakti Vaibhav in Mayapur, he has been active in university outreach since 2004, focusing in Johannesburg since 2014. As a global preacher, he regularly shares Krishna consciousness in countries including Switzerland, Germany, Austria, Singapore, Malaysia, Australia, India, and the USA. Maharaj is the founder of Gauranga Foundation, a member of Harinam Ruchi, a traveling open-air Kirtan group, founder and co-director of Wake Up South Africa, a consciousness development initiative. He accepted sannyas initiation from His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami Maharaj in 2025. Maharaj also serves on ISKCON South Africa's advisory board and the Sannyas Mission Committee. If we want to stay more connected to Maharaj, follow him on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Before we immerse ourselves in Maharaj's nectarine words, we have Paramgati Prabhu offering a garland to His Holiness.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Please accept my humble obeisances, Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Paramgati Prabhu. His Holiness Bhakti Sarvakya Gauranga Swami Maharaj. The floor is all yours. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam dadati swapadantikam. Vanchakalpaturvyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha. Patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasati Gaura Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Hare Krishna, to His Holiness Srila Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami Maharaj. My humble obeisances at your Divine Lotus Feet Maharaj on your 69th Vyasa Puja celebration, an auspicious occasion, ecstatic occasion happening across the entire planet online. We are edified, feeling blessed, and inspired to take part. We have a beautiful theme for the celebrations this year, which is growing together with determination in Krishna consciousness. And I was considering to speak a little bit here, there of determination from the scripture. Also say a few anecdotes that I've heard and something I've witnessed about Srila Bhakti Dhira Damodara Maharaj. And hopefully within the 20 minutes, I can do some savor of touching even just one molecule of the topic and of the glories of Srila Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami. Determination is glorified throughout the scriptures. Just like any child, if they are given food and protected, then the child will grow naturally. Also the plants, when they are put in the ground, seeds, and if they are watered, given enough sunlight, then they grow and have strength. So our interest is to grow in our Krishna consciousness. Jivera Sarupahoy Krishna Nitya Das. We are the eternal servant of Lord Krishna. And our mission is to revive our love and our service to Lord Krishna. However, this revival of our Krishna consciousness happens with the special ingredient of taking shelter at the lotus feet of a bona fide spiritual master. So the bona fide spiritual master seems like someone who's coming in the middle of our relationship with Krishna. This is what our neophyte mind would consider. Why do I need somebody in between me and Krishna? If I am the son or daughter of Lord Krishna, then I should have a direct relationship. However, Lord Krishna has given us the process of learning to serve under his representative. So the spiritual master, like a pair of glasses, many of us on the call are wearing glasses. The glasses are sitting right in front of the eye. One may think they are an obstacle to our vision, yet the lens of the glasses, they bring to focus the object of our vision. And our desired object is Lord Krishna. And the spiritual master sits like the lens in front of us and creates clarity of our vision to see the Lord, makes the Lord come into focus. The spiritual master also acts like an amplifier. In India, we are very well acquainted with amplifying sound. So we speak in the microphone, but the amplifier is sitting quietly there in the corner. It helps our audio to be loud and clear. So Gurudev is amplifying the message of Lord Krishna. He is making the message of Lord Krishna audible to our hearing. And especially he is giving the message of Lord Krishna according to our particular conditioning. He can help us. So, Ado Guru Padashraya, Srila Rupa Goswami says, in the beginning of spiritual life, one must take shelter at the lotus feet of the spiritual master. Brahmanda Brahmite Kona Bhagavanji, Guru Krishna Prasad Pai Bhakti. After wandering so many lifetimes from this planet to that planet, this body to that body, by the mercy of Lord Krishna, we come across bona fide spiritual master. And by the mercy of the bona fide spiritual master, we get connected to devotional service to Krishna. That seed of bhakti is firmly planted. And when we open our hearts and hear from Srila Gurudev without duplicity, with faith, and we apply those teachings, then just like that child who is given food, he will naturally grow. Just like that plant who is watered, if we are watering that seed, Shravanadi Chal, by the waters of hearing and chanting and remembering, then that seed, love of Krishna, will grow within our hearts and we will become benefited. So spiritual life is not a sprint of enthusiasm. We heard from His Grace Madhavendra Puri Prabhu aspects of the anatas in the heart. One of them is that there's utahamai. Sometimes we feel greatly inspired. And this happens a lot when we hear from Srila Bhakti Dhira Damodara Maharaj. His words are so potent that any class you hear, if you really heard, then you want to apply something from what he said. He brings that sense of urgency within the heart. This is his glory, this is his empowerment, and this is our good fortune. Spiritual life will not just be bursts of inspiration, but it will be a marathon of determination. Therefore, we require to learn from the great acharyas about that determination. We see in the case of Prahlad Maharaj that he was having opposition from his demonic father Hiranyakashipu. And from that opposition in his devotion, his determination to worship the Lord was glorified. We see that Dhruva Maharaj, he was hurt by the words of his stepmother. And out of hurt, he became determined to get a solution. And that solution brought him to a state of holiness because he met his spiritual master Narada Muni. And from him, he received mantra, which he firmly fixed his mind. Dhridavrata, Ekeha, one-pointed determination, fixed determination. He practiced the process and he found Lord Narayan and he got his mercy. Arjuna, on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, he is also confounded with killing friends, gurus, family members. But when he hears from Lord Krishna, who has taken the position of Guru, then Shishya Steham Sadimam Pam Prapanam, his surrender brings him to, I shall do your bidding. I will do as you say. So this determination is in executing the orders of the spiritual master, the teachings of the spiritual master. And when we observe his holiness, he is determination personified. I heard he had visited one particular temple. Maybe I will not mention the temple, However, His Holiness, because his nature is that he cannot exist side by side with adharma. He cannot tolerate untruth. He cannot tolerate a situation which is not according to the teachings of Lord Krishna, that he had observed that whatever prasadam was being offered to him was being offered without devotion. There was no devotion in that establishment. And His Holiness mentioned that in a class to everyone. I'm feeling demotivated in this place because there's a lack of bhakti. And I will not be taking any meals in this particular temple. And sure enough, Gurudev, he fasted for the next day or two until he left that temple. So we see that one who is fixed in maintaining one's vow of unalloyed devotion, what follows is that one can see, for the sake of Dharma, he's able to tolerate any condition and is able to fix his mind to achieve a certain goal. So this is a lesson for us. We heard that Gurudev was traveling from a place where there was Ekadashi. And we know that during Ekadashi, Gurudev is fasting throughout the Ekadashi. But the life of a traveling preacher is that sometimes you live in one place during an Ekadashi and the next place is also an Ekadashi. We are hearing that Gurudev, having observed his past year upon reaching the destination where it was Ekadashi, he did part 2 of that Ekadashi. So what can we say except what good fortune to observe the transcendental platform. What good fortune to see the exemplary behaviors of a pure devotee. And that observance is to help us to model our lives for something ideal. That for the sake of going back to Godhead, for the sake of pleasing Guru and Krishna, we should be ready to take whatever difficulties. Because we don't know what tomorrow will bring. We have this opportunity in this life. We must take full advantage of this opportunity. So determination can be born out of obstacles to overcome, just like we saw in Prahlad Maharaj's life. Determination can be born from trying to overcome some hurt. We run to Krishna and we want to take shelter. Also, determination can be born out of love. We see in the case of the gopis of Vrindavan that they are ready to give up all culture, all duty, risk embarrassment for the sake of pleasing Krishna. In them, we see the determination of the devotees. And because of our affection for Gurudev, we are encouraged to try and follow in his footsteps. Sometimes I am speaking to some of Gurudev's disciples, and they are asking questions around sadhana, how to be fixed in sadhana, rising early, following Gurudev, fasting. They say, Maharaj, you know, sometimes it's happening, sometimes it's difficult. How do we stay steady? And I often say, yes, you will not become Gurudev in 1 year or 2 years or 10 years. He has come in this life already with a powerful sukriti and potency. However, he's like the North Star that we can always get up and see how to follow. There is Anukar and Anusar, imitation and also following in the footsteps. So we are not to try to imitate Srila Gurudev, but we are to try and follow in his footsteps. Part of that following in his footsteps is that sometimes we are unable to keep up. How can we? But we get up and we continue seeing the ideals. Srila Gurudev always says that Hanumanji is his hero. So we see how he follows so determinedly Srila Bhakti Dhira Swami Maharaj. Just like we saw how Hanumanji, when he was given the task to go rescue Sita Devi, obstacles, vast ocean was there. He found a way to jump across. During his jump, demons are coming with many proposals. He found a way through. He was uncertain when he got to Lanka. Where is Sita? Even when he found her, and Sita said, no, this rescue is for Lord Ram. Hanuman was able to take that, determined to bring the glory to Lord Ram, who is ultimately the rescuer of all of us. So the special thing is not just the determination, but that Gurudev is creating facility for all of us to be together in this practice of Krishna consciousness, meaning he has created divine Sangha across the planet. He's always ready to give class day and night. All of you are fortunate, you'll be in Rajbri's retreat. He's creating Sangha. This Vyasa Puja celebration, 3 days where we are getting Sangha. So the most important ingredient is that Sankirtan means together. And any team requires its captain. Any ship requires its captain. And without the captain at the helm, then the ship will get lost in this ocean. So we are blessed that we have a captain who is fixed at the lotus feet of his Gurudev, who is also fixed at the lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada, who is fixed in Parampara. We have a divine duty to try and assist Gurudev in his mission to fulfill the instructions of his spiritual master. He has projects that he has set up to create places for Sangha for all of us. And he is traveling from country to country, spending gallons of blood to help us individually when we get his association. He has an open door policy, which is mystical to me, considering how busy he is, to give each and all of us that affection so that we can also have real relationship with Guru, so that we have real relationship forming with Lord Krishna. So he is a Goswami, and we see that the Goswamis are Dhira Damodara Swami. They are dear to the ruffians, they are dear to the saintly, that the Goswamis are absorbed in Krishna consciousness, in the service of Radha and Krishna. See his deity worship, day in, day out. It doesn't matter what country, what time zone. That absorption, I say to Gurudev, when I see him, when I see his altar, I see his heart. Because that altar, that love, that affection, that service is what is within him. And it is there for all of us to see that in his heart is Vrindavan, in his heart is Radha Sham, in his heart is Giriraj. So we are praying on this day to Srila Gurudev to bless us. I've written something small that one of the greatest services of the spiritual is creating an environment where determination becomes sustainable. When our enthusiasm weakens, Guru reminds us of the call. When our faith is challenged, Guru emboldens us and ties us to Lord Krishna. When we feel alone, Gurudev brings us into a family of devotees. Therefore, firm determination is not merely an individual effort, but it is a collective journey. We are feeling great joy to be part of this family. So, dear Guru Maharaj, dear Srila Bhakti Dhira Damodara Maharaj, on this Vyasa Puja day, we thank you for teaching us that spiritual advancement is not achieved by occasional inspiration, but by steady determination, nourished by Guru, Sadhu, and Shastra. And that, like our previous acharyas, you are fixed in devotional service, and following your example, may we all not grow separately and lose our way. May we all grow together and help one another to move steadily, naturally to the lotus feet of Shri Radha and Krishna and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Thank you so much, dear devotees, for the opportunity to say a few words. His Holiness Srila Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami Maharaj ki Hare Krishna.
His Holiness Bhakti Sarvagya Gauranga Maharaj ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Thank you, Maharaj, for your beautiful presentation. Yes, it is very easy, and Maharaj is speaking, it's very easy for one to go and sit at the Himalayas. You can sit there alone and do your selfish meditation, which will not help anybody, including the self. So many people do like that, selfishly. You can say in the forest, which is condemned by Prahlad Maharaj. But to be together, to work together as a team, appreciating each other is the best. And because it's the best, it's most difficult. Because it is in this association, the Sangha is saying, association that we are going to help to refine each other for what we actually want to do, or want to be, or where we want to go. The qualification is to help each other get refined. I can't do that alone, you can't do it alone. We have to come together and help each other. Therefore, we should not just look at things in a superficial way. For example, you have not seen someone who has become successful without a challenge. Have you seen anyone who is successful without a challenge? We give glorification to the person who has become successful. But what made that person become successful is the challenge, the person who has given him or her the difficulties he has to pass through to become successful. So we should look at that, we should appreciate that. We don't forget the stone we stand to jump, the height we need to go to our destination. It is always necessary. So we see His Holiness Bhakti Sarvagya Gauranga Maharaj has nicely presented that for us. So let's take it, especially the end of his presentation. So powerful. Thank you very much, Maharaj, for that. We hope to see you
Thank you.
somewhere. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Hare Krishna Maharaj, that was very sweet of you. And like you said, I would like to say some words. Gurudev does act like our lens and amplifier, helping us focus more clearly on Krishna's lotus feet and removes the darkness from our eyes, like you said. May we all grow together with association and uplift each other. Thank you so much, Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Now, dear devotees, let us get ready for some thought-filled quiz time. The quiz questions will be on our screen. Question number 1. This image depicts a significant pastime from the Srimad Bhagavatam. Can you identify it? The image is as follows. Devotees, please look at it closely. Now, the options are option A, Lord Shiva appearing before the Pandavas and instructing them in devotional service. Option B, Lord Shiva appearing before Dhruva Maharaj after his austerities. Option C, Lord Shiva appearing before the Prachetas and teaching them the Rudra Gita. Option D, Lord Shiva meeting King Chitraketu and the Vidyadharas. And the correct answer is option C. Lord Shiva appearing before the Prachetas and teaching them the Rudra Gita. Let us see an explanation, but why is option C correct? The Prachetas were fortunate to see Lord Shiva, the chief of the demigods, emerging from the water with his associates. His bodily lustre was just like molten gold. His throat was bluish, and he had 3 eyes, which looked very mercifully upon his devotees. He was accompanied by many musicians who were glorifying him. As soon as the Prachetas saw Lord Shiva, they immediately offered their obeisances in great amazement and fell down at the lotus feet of the Lord. The word Vibhudanuga Danagai indicates that Lord Shiva is always accompanied by the denizens of the higher planets known as Gandharvas and Kinnaras. They are very expert in musical science, and Lord Shiva is worshipped by them constantly. Taken from Srimad Bhagavatam 4.24.24 to 25. Now, dear devotees, we'll move on to the second question. Second question is as follows. What has specially pleased Lord Vishnu, causing him to appear before the Prachetas? The options are as follows. Option A. Their severe austerities performed beneath the waters for 10,000 years. Option B. Their mutual friendship and united engagement in devotional service. C. Their strict adherence to the order of their father, King Prachinabhari. D. Their flawless recitation of the Rudra Gita prayers as taught by Lord Shiva. Dear devotees, and the correct answer is option B. Their mutual friendship and united engagement in devotional service. Let us see why. Now, the explanation is as follows. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, My dear sons of the King, I am very much pleased by the friendly relationships among you. All of you are engaged in one occupation, that is, devotional service. I am so pleased with your mutual friendship that I wish you all good fortune. Now, you may ask a benediction of me. Since the sons of King Prachinabharsharat were all united in Krishna consciousness, the Lord was very pleased with them. Each and every one of the sons of King Prachinabharsharat was an individual soul, but they were united in offering transcendental service to the Lord. The unity of the individual souls attempting to satisfy the Supreme Lord or rendering service to the Lord is real unity. Taken from Srimad Bhagavatam 4.30.8. Dear devotees, this teaches us that how Krishna would be really happy if we are all united and in great association like a bona fide spiritual master like Gurudev. Now, we're done with the quiz time. Thank you to all the devotees taking part in the quiz, and congratulations to all the devotees who got the right answers. This was truly enlightening. Now, dear devotees, we have His Grace Rishi Prabhu to say a few words and teach us something new. His Grace Rishi Kumar Prabhuji is a devoted ISKCON leader, speaker, and spiritual educator. Gurudev's aspiring sannyas disciple and his Shiksha Guru for the past 16 and his Shiksha disciple. Please forgive me, and his Siksha disciple for the past 16 years. He has dedicated 26 years to service in ISKCON, a monk and disciple of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. He currently serves as Zonal Supervisor for the Greater Delhi region and Regional Secretary Assistant. He is also a trustee of Annamrit Foundation and the Institute for Science and Spirituality, and serves as the co-director of ISKCON Resolve Bharat. With an MBA and 13 years of corporate experience at the Hindustan Times and the Indian Express, he combines professional insight with deep devotional commitment. He has taught and trained doctors, engineers, and students at premier institutions and continues to inspire many through leadership, learning, and service. We have Gaur Hari Prabhu offering a garland to His Grace Rishi Kumar Prabhu.
Yeah, muted, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Makes sense. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Now, dear devotees, let us call upon His Grace Rishi Kumar Prabhu with folded palms. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Putale Sri Adi Bhakti Dhira Damodara Namine Yati Sri Bhakti Tirthasya Guna Bhavan Vartine Sarvada Sarva Bhaktanam Sarva Raksha Pradayane Sri Radhe Krishna Gauranga Gaya Sri Sarvada Prabhu Nityananda Kripa Murte Pranamam Punah Punaha Jai Gurudev Jai Shri Prabhupada. Thank you very much for this opportunity to glorify my constant source of inspiration, at least for the last 16 years that I can remember. And he knows how much longer, I don't know, from the past. But at least I know that a significant amount of success in Krishna consciousness comes by the association of Vaishnavas, because bhakti comes from Vaishnavas. Bhakti comes from bhaktas, devotion comes from devotees. Bhaktistu Bhagavat Bhakta Sangena Parijayate. And we know that we are associated with a pure devotee who's personally serving Radha Krishna, personally serving Gauranga Nityananda, personally serving the Guru Parampara, and through his own efforts giving us every day something to look forward to in the process. So today we've been interested with the discussion of Dhira Sankalpena Sangena Vriddhihi. So with determination, we grow in Krishna consciousness together through devotee association. And we know that in Kali Yuga, it is Sangha Shakti. Association happens, and that is where there is strength. Union is strength, association is strength. Kalau Doshanide Rajan, Kali Yuga is full of faults. The only thing that is beneficial, as we all know, is Kirtana Deva Krishna Se Mukta Sangha Param Brije. And when you say Kirtana, it is Sankirtana. Bahupiru Militva Kirtayate. It can happen only if multiple people are there. Ekaki Amar Nahi Paibol Harinam Sankirtane. Can never get the strength of Sankirtan on our own. And therefore we pray to Guru, Sri Guru, that we can develop the taste for the holy name, develop the taste for Harinam Sankirtan. This principle of determination in growing through devotee association is very, very critical, because Srila Prabhupada repeatedly enthused us, he advised us, he inspired us, he instructed us that our love for him and the Guru Parampara will be shown by how we cooperate with each other. So cooperation requires determination, because it's easy to manage things on your own when everyone else is listening to you. But when we're working with a group, there will be multiple opinions, multiple means to serve Krishna. Srila Prabhupada said in a spiritual organization also there will be difference of opinion, but we have to understand that this difference is purely spiritual. So unless we have the determination to see the positives in other Vaishnavas to work with. Catching people doing the right things is a typical usage in the Western world. To catch people doing the right things, because Kalo Doshanite Rajan, you don't require a PhD to look at faults in others. It's there. But what requires capabilities, what requires some effort from our end and an austerity is to look for the good qualities in others. And that's the only way to overcome offenses. I remember Srila Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, my spiritual master, mentioning this, that the only way to overcome offenses is to constantly look for good qualities in Vaishnavas. And our Gurudev is a classic example of that, that how he constantly strives towards looking for good qualities in Vaishnavas. I know the amount of risk he has taken to preach in areas like Latin America, where there is grave, serious problems because our Gurudev speaks straight. And yet, he goes every year, year after year, unfailingly to help the Vaishnavas there, to nourish them, grow in Krishna consciousness. And so, when spiritual master is going out of his way to help others, the way we can spread Krishna consciousness will help us become more determined. When we assist in his mission to serve the Guru Parampara, we become more determined. Our determination to serve the Guru Parampara will help us in growing our determination for our own sadhana. When we chant our rounds, it should be for the pleasure of Gurudev. Our sadhana should be for the pleasure of Gurudev. Our service attitude should be for the pleasure of Gurudev. Important decisions that we take in Krishna's service should always be done with the consent of Gurudev, or at least with the explicit information of Gurudev. That does not mean he wants us to be puppets. He does not want us to be robots, robot bhaktas. He wants us to be independently thoughtful. There is no question. But at the same time, for us, it is important that if we, in Krishna consciousness, we can give up eating, we can give up sleeping, we can give up mating to copy senior Vaishnavas like Gurudev. But we cannot give up defending. That's the most difficult part, because defending has false ego. So to stop defending, we should start depending. To stop defending, we should start depending, and that depending will give us the determination. We depend on Gurudev's mercy. We depend on mercy of Vaishnavas. Just like the porcupines which stay together. During winter, the quills prick each other, they bleed. But if they decide to go out into the cold winter, they'll die. So the more we stay with Vaishnavas who may or may not agree with us, we'll have to tolerate them. We may not be able to love them, at least start tolerating them. That toleration requires determination. And when we are determined to tolerate, we will become more determined to perform our Krishna consciousness. A devotee sitting in Puerto Rico cannot love a devotee in China. It's not very logical, even if we say United Nations of the spiritual world. But once they start working together, the least they can do is to at least tolerate each other. See the positives in them. See how we can magnify the Vraja Bhava that Prabhupada and Acharyas talk about, when the bumblebee is trying to sing for Krishna and all other birds tell, come on, sing for Krishna, and bumblebee is saying, but the other birds are encouraging him. That is Vraja Bhava. When we are determined to find the good qualities in Vaishnavas, enhance them, glorify them, bring in the culture of appreciation, that we can work together. Because if we need to work together, we need to constantly stay determined to find the good qualities in others. And that requires tolerance. Because it is very important that Srila Prabhupada mentioned in the Nectar of Instruction that the Krishna consciousness movement has built these huge temples in order to facilitate the 6 loving exchanges, Priti Lakshanam, among devotees. Now we should be determined to engage in this Priti Lakshanam with devotees. The more determined we are to engage in Priti Lakshanam, in Tushyanti cha Ramanti cha with devotees, then it becomes natural that we are able to grow together. The popular saying, a family that prays together stays together. A family that sings together clings together. A family that dances together advances together. And that's the way we can grow together in Krishna consciousness. Stay determined to be in the association, looking for the quality in each one of them. We know the example of the sparrow who was so determined to retrieve her eggs from the sea, and Garudadev's mercy was attracted. So when we are determined to grow together in Krishna consciousness, the entire Guru Parampara will get together to provide us the mercy through the medium of Gurudev, that we will be able to perform services beyond our capabilities for this movement. Please don't be under any mistaken norm that Yuktasya Bhaktancha Nenjo Topi means the spiritual master engages us according to our propensities. It also means the spiritual master engages us though we are unqualified. Because by his mercy we develop the qualities. But depending on him and Krishna, we develop the qualities. That is the way to develop the determination. Otherwise, it is so difficult that we will not be able to easily render a service, because in Kali Yuga it is very difficult. It is a Pavarga Loga. It is a world of Pavarga, Parabhava, and then you have Fena, you have Bandhana, you have Bhaya, and you have Mrityu. That's the nature of the material world. And if we have to defeat this, defeat the Parabhava, defeat the defeat of the material world, it can happen only by the lotus feet of the bona fide spiritual master, our Gurudev, who has given us a shelter despite our incapabilities and disqualifications, that somehow or the other we can be engaged in the service of the Supreme Lord. So be it Guru Maharaj Vyasa Puja that is coming up, or be it the Braj Bliss retreat, is an opportunity for us to stay determined to derive the maximum from the association of the Vaishnavas that we have. And the pure devotee is not just your Guru. That is Kanishta mentality. Our Gurudev is a pure devotee, we all know. But our challenge is to look for the pure devotees from amongst us. You have all heard this famous story where in a congregation, the yatra was not growing, and Guru comes and tells them that one of you is a pure devotee. And he didn't say who is the pure devotee. So each devotee started competing with each other to serve each other. So that determination to serve each other attracted the attention of the congregation, and so the yatra started growing. Nobody thought that I am the pure devotee. Everybody started serving the other person because Guru didn't say who is the pure devotee. So in our midst also there are many such devotees. We don't know. We just need to find a way to ensure that every opportunity we get to serve the Vaishnavas, we stay determined to serve them. And sometimes service may not be according to our capabilities, may not be according to our desires, may not be according to our strengths. But to fulfill the desire of the spiritual master, we get together, we work together to determinedly serve with each other. And then what happens is miracles happen. This whole concept of synergy that is mentioned in management, 1 + 1 is more than 1, it's 3. Because collectively we work together to stay determined to stay together in a divisive environment of Kali Yuga, where everything is conspiring to separate us from each other's company, where technology is dehumanizing us, where a whole family sits in a room with each one of them having their own mobile, they don't talk to each other. That's the way it is happening. So your friendship is no longer in the form of having Preeti Lakshanam and having Prasada together. Friendship is in the form of how many likes you have on your Facebook. So in that environment, to stay together requires determination. And that can come only through Krishna consciousness, because determination for us, therefore, we should cultivate the determination to serve the spiritual master together, to share the burden of pleasing the spiritual master together, to control the urges of the mind and the senses, to chant our rounds attentively on time, to get up at 3 a.m. every day, as Gurudev says, at least, cast in stone, no compromise on that, and to study Srimad Bhagavatam every day, to associate with Vaishnavas regularly, and to engage in deity worship like Guru Maharaj is himself set an example for us, and to dedicate a substantial amount of practical service every day in our life. All this requires determination, and determination comes from the determined, by associating with the determined. When we, in Hindi, there is a saying, and Prabhupada quoted this, Baap ka beta sipahi ka goda kuch nahi to thoda thoda. So when you associate with Gurudev and we associate with other senior Vaishnavas who have determination, we will develop the determination ourselves. On our own, we may not be able to. And it is final, one thing that I wanted to mention to conclude this, that we should, I was told I should speak for 15 minutes. I think my time is about to conclude, or it's probably already concluded, which is that Gurudev already knows everything. We don't need to tell him anything. But he's pleased when we honestly reveal our hearts. We share our shortcomings. We share where we need his guidance. We should be open. We should never cheat the spiritual master. I remember Srila Bhakti Dhira Damodara Maharaj mentioning that we are all initiates. We should become disciples. It's easy to be initiates, but it's very, very difficult to become disciples. We should try to become disciples, good Shiksha disciples, good Diksha disciples. And when we say that we have a determination to have association, we should surround ourselves with a fence of devotee relationships, of association. We should have a network of Shiksha Gurus. We should have a network of friends. The relationship between equals is based on Shravanam and Kirtanam. That's the way we can grow together. Otherwise, it is all prajalpa. And when that happens, we will understand eventually that there are only two relationships. There are only seniors, those who you consider seniors, and equals. Whoever considers us as senior, we should consider them an equal. Let that be our mantra. So there is no junior. So there is no question of my becoming senior. There are only seniors to me and there are equals to me. And that way, we will be able to engage meaningfully in Krishna consciousness. We will not try to look at the faults in others. It becomes easy to stay determined to grow together in Krishna consciousness, because we are not saying that we are superior to somebody. We are all at the same level and there are many above us. So we take determination from them to grow in Krishna consciousness, apply it in our life, and progress steadily towards Krishna consciousness. And the last point I wanted to say is that whatever mercy, happiness, and spiritual nourishment we have received in Krishna consciousness through the mercy of Gurudev, we should tolerate the difficulties of sharing it with others and preach. Preach more. That's the only way we can pay back the debt of the spiritual master. Although it is impossible to repay the mercy that we have received from Gurudev, the least we can try to do is to travel, preach, and please him. And that's the only way we can stay determined. We can stay determined together in pleasing him and grow together in Krishna consciousness. Srila Gurudev ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
His Grace Rishi Kumar Prabhu ki jai. Thank you very much, Prabhu, for your sweet presentation. It's not a surprise because Rishi Kumar is a powerful teacher. He's a very experienced teacher. He's a, I would say, all-purpose man, all-purpose. If you come to legal, he's there. If you come to politics, he's there. If you come to philosophy, Krishna, he's there. He's all-purpose man. And as he said, we have been together for many years. And he always revealed his mind, which is very difficult for many people to do. First time we met, we were not so close, and he started telling me some intimate things. And we continue like that, discussing always. So I'm happy that we have grown to this stage, and our relationship is going deeper and deeper from from the beginning till now. This is how we should grow in Krishna consciousness, remaining steady by always asking questions to know. Although he's a teacher, he has been training so many devotees around. Now he's going many other places. And very experienced in everything. If he deity worship, it is for everything. Everything is, if he's coming to cooking, he's all-purpose man, as I said. And he's always very humble to always ask questions to grow. Many people, once you know a few verses in Bhagavad Gita, you ask questions to challenge, to prove how much scripture we know and how best on it. And some people, they will go and hear a lecture from someone. You know their realization. They go and hear a lecture, they come and ask you a question. They will ask a question to the person who speaks. They'll come and ask someone else a question to show if you know what I had from that person. Not what I know, but what I have learned from that person. But here we have an ideal devotee always asking questions. Otherwise, what they use for wasting someone's time, wasting our own time? Ask relevant questions to know, to grow. And in that way, we always get help. The quality we show with His grace, physical Prabhu. And we're seeing how His service is expanding. My spiritual master always like that. When our services are expanding, our services should not be expanding to minimize our sadhana. Our services should be expanding because our sadhana is growing. So put here. That is quality we show at His grace. You see, Kumar Prabhu. And we are praying that Krishna continue to bless you, to expand your service and expand your sadhana, and you come to the professional stage. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, your words were very powerful and touched all our hearts. And I hope that all the devotees felt that you have truly opened our eyes, saying we don't need to find fault in any other Vaishnav. Observing the good quality in others is a good way to overcome offenses, like you said. I hope we all keep that in mind, that to stop defending, we should depend on Vaishnavas. Then we can move forward with determination by learning to tolerate. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Now, dear devotees, we welcome a very beautiful dance offering by Deena Charan Mataji from Benin City, Nigeria, onto Srila Gurudev's lotus feet. May her expressions and devotion lift our hearts.
Thank you very much, Dean Sharon. If we are beautiful, it's not easy. The Daniel must have eaten properly to be able to turn like that. Anyways, you become dizzy after such a powerful turning. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Your grace and dance steps were truly beautiful. Now, dear devotees, let us open our minds and hearts for His grace, Marichi Prabhu. His Grace Marichi Prabhu is a devoted disciple of His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj. Born in Argentina, he moved to Mayapur in 1992 after receiving initiation in Ecuador, South America in 1984. Over the decades, he has rendered many services to temples and served for many years as Maharaj's secretary. For the past 35 years, he has conducted the spiritual safaris of Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, guiding pilgrims and sharing devotional insight. Recently, he spoke in a weekly JSSS talk series where JSSS stands for Jayapataka Swami Sisya Samuha Mayapur on YouTube. So, for devotees who would like to get more nectar from Prabhuji, you can watch his video. Now, it is our great honor to invite Jaganivas Prabhu to offer a garland to Prabhuji.
Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
You're muted, Prabhu. You're muted. You don't know you're muted?
Yeah, I was not allowed to be on mute. Sorry. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Por favor, acepta esta guirnalda Mahaprasadam de Sri Giriraj in Vrindavan. Hare Krishna.
So I am feeling so fortunate. Thank you very much. Haribol Prabhu. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
And I also feel very fortunate today I don't know what to say. First, I will offer my humble obeisances to you, His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami Maharaj. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami Iti Namine. Also, my obeisances to my Guru Maharaj, His Holiness Jayapataka Swami, to Srila Prabhupada. I really feel very honored today to talk about you, to participate in your Vyasa Puja. You know, for me, you are a great inspiration in my spiritual life. Always I taking shelter on you whenever I need something. And I have a garland to offer to you here. You see this garland?
Thank you very much. Thank you, Hare Krishna. Thank
You know, this garland is a Mahaprasada from my Guru Maharaj, His Holiness Jayapataka Swami. Because you see, when I have we'll say one of the very personal interactions with you was in 2005 when you took sannyasi in Mayapur Dam. If I'm not mistaken, it was 25th March. So it was a very special day for me to witness this moment. I remember that after you took sannyasi, that my Gurudev was the one who granted the sannyasi initiation. I recorded a video from you, a kind of an interview. I said, Maharaj, how do you feel now that you have taken sannyasi? And I have to look for this video. I hope I can share this video maybe later today. Very beautiful, you know, like you were so happy. It was a very special day. It was Angora Purnima Day. And on that year, Guru Maharaj invited you for the spiritual safari. It was a very special year, actually. And then I remember, you see, even the safari is a non-profit pilgrimage, you know, but still we need to carry on the safari. Some minimum charges are there, but you say you didn't have money, no money for safari. The Guru Maharaj said, no problem, I will pay for you. So he really wanted you to come on the safari. And he did actually, he contributed for this. You're so simple as a brahmachari, as a sannyasi, always very inspiring. You have no finances, you just, but you have the most precious treasure. You have so much purity in your heart, so much love for your Guru Maharaj, as well as for your sannyasi guru. I remember when I was watching the dance, the previous dance, I somehow or other, something came to my mind when I was in the Ratha Yatra festival in South Africa with your Guru Maharaj and my Guru Maharaj together. I have such amazing memories because on the stage there was, it was a dance which was mixture, was a Zulu dance with Bharatanatyam dance together, combined, It was an amazing scene to see this and then see on the stage His Holiness, my Guru Maharaj and Bhakti Dhira Swami Maharaj together and dancing together. And my Guru Maharaj used to bring the big skartals, and I wanted to give the darshan of this skartals for you. Here it is. It's very big. I don't know whether it can fit on the screen, here,
Yes, you can see it.
You see?
Yes.
So this is very, very special, actually, singing, dancing together, and they perform some yagya together for some initiations, like very, very special to see them together. So I witnessed many times them together in Mayapur. One of my greatest memories when they do Guru Puja together. They will sit one next to each other, and then we just go to offer the flowers, get the Mahaprasadam. Anyway, and he feels very, I don't know. You mentioned something when you talked maybe half an hour ago that we have to stick together. We have to be together as a family. And this is the same mood of Srila Prabhupada, of our gurus. We see ISKCON as a very amazing, lovely family. And I can see how, I don't know, how you have come to my life. It is like the greatest gift. The last time I saw you, it was on safari. I remember the exact moment when I saw you the last time. It was in Kulinagram. You were sitting under the tree. That tree, very special tree, Devotees were here and there having darshan of the deities. I was looking for you, and the way I found you, it was just under this tree. That tree was the meeting place of Haridas Thakur with Lord Chaitanya. A very special village. That village is so special that in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Srila Prabhupada mentions that even the dogs are dear to Lord Chaitanya. So a special place. And there you are, you were, praying, you were chanting, so transcendentally. It's a moment of a great inspiration for me. I remember you couldn't talk so much at that time because you have a kind of a sore throat, but still you say some beautiful words to me, and you inspire all the safari devotees. All these years since that safari, 2005, until now, 2027, you have given us association almost every single safari. And I have so many memories. You taking us to so many holy places. You teaching us also the way we should approach to the Lord, how we should approach. I remember one time you mentioned, because sometimes the tendency when we arrive to a holy place, someone want to rush, want to be the first one going to see the Lord, the deity, but you always inspiring us how we have to go with the proper mood, the devotional attitude to the holy places. Constantly on safari, you teaching us things. I remember in one safari we were in Shiliguri, and then you were giving a Srimad Bhagavatam class. Somehow or other, the temple, happened, that in one moment of the class, the person that was translating for you, he picked up the mobile phone to attend the call. You didn't like this, actually. You really pointed this out, actually, in public. Even he was a temple president, but he also was very appreciative to this, because when we are in the Srimad Bhagavatam class, we have to pay attention, and we learn this from you. Sometimes devotees here in the class, and they're chanting, or they keeping the hand in the japa bag, and they try to do the two things at the same time, Maybe someone in the universe can do this kind of thing, but most of the people cannot do, We have, one ear, one mouth, we can, you encourage us to focus in Krishna consciousness, nicely, in the proper way, for our benefit. And then I could mention just a few of the places that you have taken us in these minutes, because we have gone to countless places in India together. And many are holy places, many are just villages, we go for preaching to our ISKCON temples, to so many places. Like, I don't know, just to mention some of the places, we have gone one time to Mangalgiri, one of the holy places we have gone. Mangalgiri, this is in Andhra Pradesh. I remember we going on that safari, we going together to Simhachalam, to Kurmadesh, to Mangalgiri, and to Rashmundri. And then on that place, as we climbed the mountain to have the darshan of Lord Narasimhadeva, in the middle of the mountain, we pay obeisances together to the lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, in the year of 1930, he had installed the footprints of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in this holy place. And then we continue to the top of the mountain, and we have this amazing darshan of the Lord, something very unusual that you cannot see any other place in the. I haven't seen. I never witnessed in any place of the world how we offer the prasad, the boga to the Lord. Normally, we prepare a plate, and then we chant mantras, and the Lord will accept if we offer with devotion. But in that particular temple, we bring this panaka, this liquid in a pot, and then when we go there, in front of the deity, the pujari will offer directly to the mouth of the Lord. This is something amazing, actually. We never see a deity that you offer directly to the mouth, and the Lord Narasimha will drink, and then it was a moment of silence, and then we can hear glug, 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 glug. Actually, he's drinking. And then after a few seconds, maybe 30, 40 seconds, half of the offering came out from the lotus mouth of the Lord. And then they collect this drink, Mahaprasada, from Lord Narasimhadeva. And then you drink, and then we all have the Mahaprasada of Lord Narasimhadeva. This is like something like it's priceless, these moments, one of those holy places that we visit. We have gone, Tirupati, anyway, recently, this safari also, Kanai Natshala, I have very fond memories with you in Kanai Natshala, where Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu visit in Kanai Natshala. He rolled in the ground in complete ecstasy for the first time in his earthly pastimes, we can say. He didn't manifest the symptoms of ecstasy even in Mayapur or Navadvip. The first time when he reached Kanai Natshala and he had the darshan of the lotus feet of Krishna. So like that, those places are, to visit those places in your association and the association of my Guru Maharaj is the priceless gift of my life. And anyway, just wanted to say this today, and I wanted to, if it's possible, you see, today I wanted to give you a surprise. I wanted my Guru Maharaj to say a few words on this day. Because
I was in the hospital. How you want to say?
anyway, because I did mention to him, and he was very happy about this. And then what happened, certainly he got sick.
Yes.
And he's in the hospital, he's in the hospital. I've been in the hospital the whole night, the past 2 days. And yesterday he was, he was better in the morning, but in the afternoon his health declined and he was transported to the ICU since yesterday night. And then he's been there. So I wanted to take this opportunity to request your prayers for him.
Definitely.
Thank you very
I
much.
was already doing that. I was already doing that since morning. But thank you for taking it up so far to the Guru Maharaj wanting to say something. It's a blessing already reached to us. And I am eternally grateful to you, to Guru Maharaj, for everything. And yes, I remember very clearly one day I asked you, after observing the quality of prasadam devotee eat in the morning, eat in the afternoon, eat in the evening. They will take buses, we take trains. And when I look at the whole activities, I saw the way devotees are eating. So I remember when I asked you, Prabhu, do you make a profit from this preaching? And you told me no. I said yes. I'm not expecting for you to say yes, because before asking you this question, I have already looked at the prasadam that devotees eat for the whole day and for the whole period. And I look at the amount of money which we are being charged. So I was sure from managing experience that you will never have profit. So I would have been surprised if you had said yes. He said no. I said yes. I already know that it is true. So the question would be, but why are you doing this? The answer is not difficult, because I have associated with many devotees around the world, different tribes, different countries, different categories, from the top to the bottom. I have associated with different kinds of devotees. And very difficult to find devotees who never see bad. It's our philosophy. We are talking philosophy, so much philosophy, and quoting scriptures very nicely. But in reality, it's difficult to find devotees who are actually having the quality of what our scriptures, our acharyas are teaching us. It's difficult, very difficult. But I saw that Maharaji Prabhu has no issue with any devotee. Whatever you are, he's comfortable with it. Whatever you are very raw, you are very gentle, it's fine. One can pretend to do things, but a pretension does not last for long. Anything one pretends to do doesn't last. It cannot last for a moment. The next day will explode. From 2005, now it's 2026. How many years is that? I have never seen Maharaji Prabhu behave different from what I know him to be. The same all the years. Happy, joyful, dedicated to the service. You may not know what we are, like this year, just this year alone, I'm going to Kulinigram, as Prabhu is saying. There is no road. And then you have to go and miss road and come back and miss road and come back and come. We're supposed to reach by 11 o'clock. We are getting there by 2 o'clock. And Maharaji Prabhu is be satisfied with that. This is pastime. This is lila. It is lila. Never disturbed. It's a quality not just inside the book. It's a practical qualities that we are seeing being demonstrated for years. For years. So I am very, very fortunate, I would say, that I have the blessing of His Holiness Japatika Maharaj to let me know Maharaji Prabhu. And we have associated since this many years. And I go on the safari because Maharaj has wanted, he has planted that seed. And the friendly dealings of Maharaji Prabhu. He's happy to see us. And he feels happy. He's happy to see us, that we are together. And so anytime Prabhu come and say, "For what time class shall I give you?" No problem. Every day I take at the Kulinigram. I was very sick. I was very sick. I couldn't speak. I couldn't eat. But I went there because Prabhu was Prabhu's his friendly dealings. I still went. Guru Maharaj also was coming that time to install, but all his health crisis, he's there traveling with us. Yes, even for those who have a healthy body, traveling is not a pleasurable thing. And traveling, according to Cheneka Pandit, traveling reduces duration of life. What is Holland's application is traveling, even with this health issue, is still traveling. For what? Just to encourage devotees to become Krishna conscious. What a big sacrifice. What a great sacrifice. And it is this sacrifice that Krishna appreciates and will make us become successful. So I'm sincerely praying that Gurudev will crown your effort, your services, your dedication, your determinations, your lovely dealings. We're talking about the processors. Will crown your lovely dealings with success. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Maharaja. Thank you so much. Thank you for your dedication. Thank you for your love, your words. Also, thank you for coming to South America, Maharaj. Devotees love you everywhere. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, thank you so much. The way you described each and every single pastime, it made all of us feel like we were present right there. But we are very fallen to be there, unfortunately. But with your association, thank you so much for sharing such vivid and beautiful memories of your association with Gurudev.
No, thanks to you. Thanks to you. And also, just to let all of you know that the next safari, we go into Nepal. And this is the place of the Salagram Silas. So I always, when I think in Nepal, I think on the altar of Guru Maharaj, His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami Maharaj. Thank you. Hari Bol.
Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. So, thank you so much. Next, dear devotees, we invite some of Srila Gurudev's dedicated disciples who will offer their love to Srila Gurudev and bless us with their live and video offerings. First, we have a live offering by Her Grace Kamalakshmi Mataji from India to say a few words. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, dear Gurudev, please accept my most humble obeisances.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, all the devotees, please accept my most humble obeisances. Gurudev, I want to share some practical realization of your teachings, what you always say in your classes, in your teachings, in your lectures. So, Gurudev, I want to share that you always say that knowledge is not power, character is power. And I also heard from Param Gurudev lectures, there's a quote that if you want to preach someone, love him. So Gurudev, I just in my school where I'm a government teacher, I taught my student Krishna consciousness, not by big philosophy that you are eternal servant of Krishna, we are part and parcel of Krishna. I only loved them from the bottom of my heart, selflessly, and also I showed them my good character, my good behavior, and selflessly I loved them. And the result is that Gurudev, they are all from very poor labor class family, so meat eating is their prominent food, but still they have completely abandoned. 95% of the students in my class completely abandoned meat eating, and they all are chanting Hare Krishna 4-5 rounds every day. And Gurudev, in my school there is a midday meal facility because it is a government school, so Akshay Patra food comes in our school, but Gurudev, so I told my student that So I told my student that I somehow or other can we manage this of pious food, because it is without onion and garlic. So can we manage that this pious food can we offer Krishna every day? So if we will mix prasadam in whole item, then whole entire school will eat Krishna prasadam, because all teaching staff also eat their midday meal. So my student arranged all the paraphernalia, everything that we every day offer this Akshay Patra food to Radha and Krishna, and we mix all the items in whole complete item. And now this time my whole school, including my teaching staff, my all the entire students are teaching eating only Krishna prasadam. So Gurudev, this all only happened because of your teaching that character is not power, knowledge is not power, character is power. So Gurudev, I applied this in my school, so I got this miracle in my school. So thank you so much for giving us such a wonderful teaching. And Gurudev, I have many more realization to speak, but Gurudev, time is not allowing me to say. So only I'm saying only one realization. Gurudev, thank you so much, Gurudev. It is really true. Knowledge is not power, character is power. And if we want to preach someone, if we are loving him selflessly, he will automatically become a devotee. No need in any big philosophy. Thank you so much, Gurudev. Hare Krishna. Please accept my most humble obeisances.
Hare Krishna, thank you, Kamalakshi Devi. Yes, knowledge is not power, character is power. Because character is exactly what we are. People may say something, you are this, you are that, and blah, blah, blah. But that is what people say. But what we really are is our character. And I gave that example. You know, when Vasudev was speaking so much philosophy from scripture, you see that they saw they wanted to kill his sister. It was still in hand. He didn't drop it. That was knowledge. The moment the character came in, the sword dropped from his hand. That's power. So when he told the council, my dear brother-in-law, from today onward, any child born of your sister, I will give the child. Immediately his council sword dropped from his hand. That's his character. Because he knows that Prabhupada said, a person like Vasudeva, there is nothing he cannot sacrifice for Krishna. Nothing. And a person like Kamsa, there is nothing he cannot sacrifice to get his sanctification done. So he knows a Vasudeva that he will never change his word because he's truthful to him. That's character. Thank you. You exemplified it, and you saw it works for you. That means it is true. It will work for all of us. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Gurudev. Please accept my most humble obeisances.
Thank you, Mataji, for your dedicated offering. Next up, dear devotees, we have an enlightening drama offering by Kamita Prabhu from ISKCON Nairobi.
The acceptance of a teacher is universally accepted as the only means by which we can get knowledge about pretty much anything. And it is so critical that even God Himself accepts a teacher. In the understanding of the absolute truth, this aspect is not any less emphasized, and that's because the matter is so deeply confidential that it can only be effectively transmitted through souls who are completely pure. Fortunately, and I mean extremely fortunately, the Gaudiya line has experienced great personalities that have not only made sure that the timeless message has been passed down perfectly, but have also thoughtfully presented it in a practical way according to time, place, and circumstance. But here's a bewildering aspect that you just might relate to. We hear of these great saints, but we don't imagine that they could actually just be right amongst us. And it's not surprising because the scriptures have confirmed that the existence of such souls is quite a rare occurrence. Just 12 generations down from Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, one of these angels of God exists amongst us.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Pita Bhutala Smata, Otitita Shwana. The Brahman said, Govinda Madhipusham Tamahamajana.
One will not take bet again in this material world.
You say you're chanting. What is that? How is that chanting? Very strong. Thank you very much.
Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami Maharaja ki.
My name is Bhakta Kamita, and by some unimaginable fortune, I've had the great chance of meeting him and to share a few realizations about practicing under his guidance. Prabhu, yes Prabhu, are you crazy? Crazy? I think talking about a pure devotee is like describing paneer sab. Of course not. So, I don't get your point.
Krishna consciousness begins from obeisances.
Oh, yes. Hare Krishna Srila Gurudev. Please accept my very humble obeisances. I'm about to conduct an intricate service of explaining the different ways we can understand your instructions. While doing this, I may commit many offenses, including misinterpreting your words. But if you are merciful to me, you may appear within my heart and guide me appropriately, so that I can render this message without any mistakes. Kindly accept this as a small endeavor to try and understand your heart, because understanding you is the only hope we have in understanding Krishna and the absolute reality. Out of the 22 hours, Gurudev is awake conducting different devotional activities. He spends a good time giving instructions through lectures, through calls, messages, and one-on-one meetings. And let's not forget his amazing book full of nectarian Vani. In this way, Gurudev instructions are quite available to us. I've taken some of the lessons collected through these channels and classified them into 3 different levels. The ground level, the intermediate level, and what we can call the heavy level. Following the 4 regulative principles and chanting 16 rounds is expected of every follower of Srila Prabhupada. But for Gurudev, there are a few more specific things that he finds uncompromisable.
Do not use your cell phone until you finish 16 rounds. If you don't follow this, your indecision, it is cancelled. Anyone who is sleeping in the bed 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, a dead body.
And there's this one that we can basically call Gurudev's 5th regulative principle. So basically, following the principles and giving attention to our sadhana is the simplest thing we can offer Srila Gurudev. The level 2 instructions give an emphasis to some principles that quicken the time between our current state and pure devotional service. Or as Gurudev put it,
to chant 16 rounds and follow the regulative principles and have a fixed service will make advancement. But we should check and see if this level will take us to the end before we quit this body. If not, we need to increase our speed. And that means we have to put more effort into it.
Most of these principles are quite simple and straightforward.
Eating in a restaurant is very dangerous. We should not watch mundane movies. We should not engage in idle talks. We shouldn't hear anything that has nothing to do with Krishna. Eating late in the night, heavy food, it will affect your japa. There's no doubt about that.
More to this, Gurudev seems to treat special days a bit more specially.
But Vrindavan Das Thakur said, one who is very, very fortunate to observe the Tirunelveli Trayodasi and Gaura Purnima, he didn't even add the Kadasi to eat. Just the 2 days. One will not take bet again in this material world.
He creates a special mood on months like Kartik and Purushottam by giving us his direct association every day, during which a deeper aspect of Gurudev is revealed to us. While it is not compulsory that we take part in these extra activities, I think we can all attest to their very heavy purifying effect, and we can take advantage of them in making progress towards perfection. Now, are you sure you want to know about this last level? What do you mean? Of course, I want to be like Gurudev. What's the use of telling you if you're not gonna follow? Prabhu, don't be envious. Gurudev hates envious people. Okay, let's agree. If I tell you, you start following. Of course, one day I'll follow. No. You start following immediately. Otherwise, no need to waste my energy telling you about it. Okay, agreed. So Gurudev said, a disciple should do what the Guru does. And what that means is waking up by 12:30, chanting till 4:30, 2 hours of puja a day, lecturing at least 3 or 4 hours, eating only 1 grainless meal a day, full nirjal on on Ekadashi, full beach Panchak, no water, no nothing. I think we can start with those. Are you ready, Prabhu? Hey, this Prabhu wants to kill me before I've perfected my devotional service. The third level entails doing pretty much exactly what he has, and that basically means being on the level of the Goswamis. Well, I don't know about you, but I hope to get to this level at least in this lifetime. As I marvel at the great intensity that Gurudev has been practicing his bhakti, the question constantly comes to me: where did Gurudev get the inspiration to go against the crowd and practice on such an extraordinary level?
But for me, I feel that I'm more sinful than others. And I cannot follow the same speed everybody is following. So if I want to follow your speed, I won't succeed. You will succeed, but I won't succeed. If I decide to add little strictness, some discipline, so I can meet up. This is what I'm doing. I'm trying to meet up with all of you. Ultimately, our progress in devotional service is dependent on pleasing Gurudev's heart. And if you ever wondered what pleases Gurudev the most, he said it himself. If you become a pure devotee, it will please me the most. Of course, there are unlimited ways we can understand Gurudev's instructions, but I hope this video helps us to understand Gurudev a little better and move closer towards ultimately pleasing his heart. And to Srila Gurudev, happiest 69th appearance day to you. Thank you so much for giving us the perfect guidance with the perfect instructions about becoming perfect human beings. We pray to Srila Bhakti Dhira Damodara Maharaj and the whole Parampara they may continue to guide you in this intricate service of guiding us back to Godhead. Srila Bhakti Dhira Damodara Maharaj ki jai. Very creative. It's very, very creative. Yeah. Thank you for using your talent in Christian consciousness. Very beautiful. Thank you. This is the preaching very, very easy to penetrate. But the way you presented it, thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Srila Gurudev, thank you.
Hey Krishna, thank you so much, Prabhuji, for breaking everything into simple and manageable steps for us to learn and understand that each level with clarity. And ultimately, may we please Gurudev by becoming pure devotees. Next up, we have a video offering by His Grace Srinivas Acharya Prabhu from Lagos, Nigeria.
Hare Krishna Srila Gurudev. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami Sri Bhakti Tirthasya Guna Bhavanamurtana Sahasa Bhaktana Savaksa Padayana Sri Radhe Krishna Gauranga Gayasi Sarada Papa Nityananda Pramurti Pranamami Puna Puna. Dear Srila Gurudev, on this blessed day of your holy appearance in this world, please accept our humble and respectful obeisances unto your divine lotus feet. You came to this world to take us back to Godhead. Shastra says that nobody can spread Krishna consciousness without Krishna's energy. You came to give the message of the spiritual world in the form of Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, and Chaitanya Charitamrita. Krishna says that whoever preaches the message of Gita is most dear to him. You are the most dear to Sri Radha Shyam Sundar. You are the bona fide spiritual master of the whole world. You are merciful to everyone. You are very calm. You are expert. You are friendly to everyone. You are my ultimate hero. Many experiences have deepened my faith, teaching me that the guidance of a spiritual master is the most dear, direct path to Krishna, even in times of personal suffering and uncertainty. Your mercy has continued to guide, protect, and inspire me every day and every moment of my life. Srila Gurudeva, on this most auspicious day, I humbly pray to the Lord for your good health, long life, and continued blessing upon all of us. May you always remain strong and inspire us in our spiritual journey also. Please bless us with your guidance and kindly keep me at the dust of your lotus feet. I always and also engage in your service. Once again, I thank you for accepting me as your duly initiated disciple. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Srila Param Guru, all glories to Srila Gurudev. Your insignificant servant, Srinivas Acharya, Lagos, Nigeria. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Thank you, Pastor Chair, Prabhu, and Grace. Dear Brother David, thank you very much. We are grateful for your wonderful services, and we can also see yes, the how you have nicely trained the children here. Sudevi is performing very nicely, and we deeply appreciate that, and we pray that Krishna bless all of you and give you all the necessary strength in your Krishna consciousness to be successful. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Gurudev.
Thank you, Prabhuji, for such a sweet offering. Next up, dear devotees, we have Her Grace Sakhi Jeevani Mataji for her life disciple offering. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances
Hare Krishna.
unto the dust of the divine lotus feet, Maharaj.
Thank you very much.
On this auspicious occasion of your Vyasa Puja, I offer my heartfelt gratitude and prayers. Although words are insufficient, Maharaj, to express what you mean to me and my entire family, I pray to my Guru Maharaj that may he bless me so that I can glorify your holiness. Maharaj, for us, you have never been simply a spiritual master. You have always been a loving father, well-wisher, guide and protector who have not only shown genuine concern for our spiritual lives, but for our overall spiritual well-being, and especially in the world where every relationship is temporary and based on self-interest. The way your holiness values each and everyone with so much care. I remember how your holiness was so lovingly concerned about the injury in my hand, and how you sent Mahaprasad and a garland all the way from Vrindavan to Delhi just for me. It shows how deeply you value each and every devotee. How can I even being to express all that you have done for my entire family, especially for my children? Your Holiness has personally taken care of my children from a very young age, nurturing their spiritual growth while forgiving them like a loving mother. The way you have accepted them as your own, as a mother, there is no greater blessing than to see her children being sheltered by your holiness. Time and again, your holiness has extended your mercy to our entire family, whether through your instructions, your constant concern, or your divine arrangements for always protecting us. From small moments to life-changing ones, your presence has always been there, shaping and protecting us, Maharaj. Even if I spend my whole life expressing gratitude, it will never be enough for all that you have done for us. Your love is causeless, unlimited, and far beyond anything we can repay. I simply pray that I may always remain under your shelter and that I can serve you and your mission along with my family. Please continue to always keep us under your divine shelter, Maharaj. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Maharaj.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, by Krishna's mercy, we got to meet your father, very dear, your two sisters, yourself, and your daughters. Krishna consciousness is so natural, so natural that the connection is just easily made, automatically, and the thing continues to move. So we have been together for many years. This increasing deeper and deeper and deeper. Thank you for wonderful services. Every time every time herself and the two daughters, they always look at the deities and they know exactly what to bring next. They're going to bring some jewels, they're going to bring the flute, they're going to bring some oil, they're going to, and they have some mystic power. Coconut in India is not so sweet. It's sour. But the two daughters, they have mystic power to select coconut they will bring is sweet. So sweet. That's the only one, maybe because they touch it. The other one is very sour. Sour and salty, tasteless. Unlike in Mauritius, the one is very tasty and sweet. And in Brazil, the coconut has so much water and it's sweet, very sweet naturally. But the one in India is not so sweet, sour. But the one the children will bring is very sweet. So whenever they bring coconut, I must drink it because I know it's very, very sweet. So please continue with your service, and that will keep us together, and we all go back to God and continue from there. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Maharaj, for this. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mataji, for your lovely offering. Next, dear devotees, we have a video offering by Her Grace Rasa Sundari Mataji from Kenya.
Dearest Shri Gurudev, please accept my humble obeisances at your lotus feet. All glories to Shri Prabhupada, all glories to Bhakti Dhira Swami, all glories to you, Shri Gurudev. In the Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is mentioned, Bhajani Ramadi Sreshta, Navavida Bhakti, Krishna Prema Krishna Jite, Dari Mahashakti, that among the ways of executing devotional service, the 9 prescribed methods are the best, for these processes have great potency to deliver Krishna an ecstatic love for him. Anyone who gets the good fortune of associating with you even for a while gets the benediction of seeing all the 9 processes of devotional service from Shravanam to Atmanivedana being executed with determination and to perfection by you, Gurudev. You teach what you practice, and you always encourage us to do as you do. Your heart-touching classes are evidence of your hearing, Shravanam. If we hear like you do, we will have Krishna planted in our hearts. Your japa sessions have really heightened our determination in chanting more, and your rectifying kirtans purify us of envy as we dance. Your profound and vivid harikatas leave lasting impressions in our minds, and this Marana remembrance cleanses our impure impressions. Thank you so much, Gurudev. The prayers before, during, and after chanting, which you have taught us to pray Vandanam, is a game changer, that now japa is never dry nor distasteful. This is your mercy. Your devotion and connection to Radheshyam is something I admire and hope to have someday. When will that day come? Thank you for engaging unworthy me in the Archanam of Radheshyam. I was happiest making garlands for them and cleaning their paraphernalia. You take us to tirthas virtually and physically, Pada Sivanam, and in this way we get the pure dust and memories of these holy places. And serving you in various many ways, you engage us in serving the lotus feet and in dasyam. May we always be fortunate to have these opportunities to serve you, and may these services please you and attract your mercy on us. Your supra-personal and loving exchanges with everyone are there for us to learn to be friends with everyone before even being the Lord's friend. I promise to be determined to improve in my interactions with everyone and to please you. You are always tirelessly teaching, guiding, and sheltering everyone. You give yourself without complaints, Atma Nivedana. Our debt of gratitude to you can never be repaid. And therefore I pray that in your association, we can always take advantage of you engaging us in these 9 processes of devotional service and performing them with determination like Dhruv Maharaj. Please you, Krishna, our acharyas, and even Krishna. Borrowing the words of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, I pray that if you examine me, you will find no qualities. Your mercy is what I am made of. If you are not merciful to me, I can only weep and will not be able to maintain my life. Your classes, instructions, and guidance are the petrol that fuels my days and services here in ISKCON Nairobi. Without you, I don't know what I would be doing, and I pray to be and continue being determined to be what you expect of me and represent you as you deserve. Happy 69th Vyasa Puja, our dearest Gurudev, your most undeserving servant and disciple, Rasasundari Devi Dasi from Kenya, ISKCON Nairobi. Hare Krishna.
Krishna Rasa Sundari Devi, thank you for your beautiful offering. I always get I get ready when I get a message from Rasa Sundari. I will prepare myself before I read her message because she's going to ask a question. I was going to research the scripture before answering. I'm very impressed with the way her question is very, very strong. The song we're singing, you don't know the meaning. So when he asks a question, I will ask all Indian devotees also who sing the song regularly. It's difficult to get the answer. Then I will try by Christian mercy to get the answer for her. The last one he just asked me this week. This song for the 6 Goswamis. So she knows them word by word, not all the meanings. And she's asking questions on those meanings, how they are physically, practically applied. When Christians say we should invest our intelligence in Him, this is what it means. Invest our intelligence, Christians say, requested, invest our intelligence, invest your mind and the senses in me. Rasa Sundari is perfectly doing that. Investing intelligence in Krishna by looking at the word and how they apply to our lives. Please continue like this, be absorbed in Krishna consciousness, and it is sure you will become Krishna conscious. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Shri Gurudev.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji, for your heartfelt offering. Next, we have a life disciple offering from Rashmi Mataji from India.
Hare Krishna, dear Srila Gurudev. Please accept my humble obeisances unto your lotus, divine lotus. श्रीला गुरुदेव, आपने जिस तरीके से हम भक्तों के ऊपर इतनी कृपा कर रखी है उसके लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। श्रीला गुरुदेव, आपकी कृपा के बिना तो हम भक्ति मार्ग में चल ही नहीं सकते हैं, और आप जिस तरीके से अपनी टीचिंग्स हमें दे रहे हैं, इंस्ट्रक्शंस हमें दे रहे हैं, हम उसको ही फॉलो करके आगे बढ़ सकते हैं, अन्यथा तो हमारे पास और कोई तरीका नहीं है। और हम इतने बद्ध जीव हैं कि हम सब कुछ देखते हुए समझते हुए भी आगे नहीं बढ़ सकते सिवाय आपकी कृपा के।
तो आप जिस तरीके से अपने भक्तों के ऊपर अपनी कृपा बरसा रहे हैं उसके लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद श्री गुरुदेव। आपने मेरे पिताजी के लिए जो प्रार्थनाएं की हैं, उनको जो ब्लेसिंग्स दी है उसके लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद श्री गुरुदेव। वो आज आप ही के वजह से अच्छे हैं, स्वस्थ हैं और आपको वो ग्रैटिट्यूड बहुत फील करते हैं और आपके लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करते हैं। और मेरे भी तहे दिल से आपके लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद श्रील गुरुदेव कि आपने एटलीस्ट हमें मुझे इस लायक समझा कि आपने मुझे अपना शिष्य स्वीकार किया। मैं आपके शेल्टर में हूँ, उसके लिए भी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद श्रील गुरुदेव। हरे कृष्ण डियर श्रील गुरुदेव।
Hare Krishna. Rashmi Devi.
Hare Krishna, Shila Gurudev, for the translation. I'll try. But Mataji has mostly said that she is very, very grateful that you have taken her as your duly initiated disciple. And she is very grateful that you are the reason her father is now healthy and he is going forward in life. And even her father feels the same way. He's very grateful about him. And she is really thankful for everything you've done for her. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Rashmi Devi. Continue to practice nicely and everything will be nice for you. Hare Krishna. Cook nicely.
Thank you, Mataji, for your offering. Now, dear devotees, we have finished with our disciple offerings. Up next is a very beautiful and joyful ride for which I request the devotees to imagine boarding a plane and traveling with devotion from one shore to the next and getting dropped off to some locations that I'll further mention. Love. But to create the suspense, just before that, I would like to call a live offering by Madhavi Manjari Mataji.
Hare Krishna, dear Srila Gurudev. Please accept my most respectful obeisances unto your divine lotus feet. All glories to you.
I'm not seeing you. Okay, thank you. Now I can see you.
Sorry, Gurudev. I'm using two devices, so there was a confusion. Sorry about it.
No problem.
Hare Krishna, dearest Srila Gurudev. So please accept my most respectful obeisances unto your divine lotus feet. All glories to you. All glories to His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Swami Maharaj. All glories to His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to our Guru Parampara and previous acharyas. Wish you a very happy 69th appearance day, dear Gurudev.
Thank you very much.
Gurudev, just as the sun rises and sets without fail, never delayed, never deviating, and just as the life of Raghunath Dasa Goswami was Pashanera Rekha, a line carved in stone, unbreakable in determination, so too, Gurudeva, your life's every moment flows in perfect rhythm as a loving offering, and each action is an expression of unwavering service to your beloved Gurudev and Supreme Lord. Gurudev, in Prati Shloke and Prati Akshare, whatever I see, whatever I hear, whatever I read, whatever I think, I see you and your exalted life and teachings. You exemplify and embody mood of Param Gurudev and Guru Parampara. I do not have access to previous acharyas, but why worry? While I can see all of their life and teachings in you and through you, dear Gurudeva. For you act as a direct window to experience teachings of Param Gurudev and Guru Parampara through your own divine life.
Gurudeva, although I have received Supreme Lord's causeless mercy in various forms, like by his perfect arrangement of his own men, his dear devotees, due to my due to my own lack of sincerity, immaturity, whimsicality, ungratefulness, I was not able to recognize and reciprocate with his causeless mercy. Like sun was shining, but my eyes were closed. Like a person standing beside the Ganges while dying of thirst. I did not know how to cup my hands. I was in deep dens of darkness, of ignorance, and my consciousness shrunken due to Radha Shunya. I was crushed under Kala Chakra again and again, assailing me with Puru Dukka Dukkam, full of repeated miseries from time immemorial. But bona fide spiritual masters like Param Gurudev and Guru Maharaj arranges his own men, perfect representative of them, for a disciple, even though wretched and deviant, to make progress in Krishna consciousness out of their pure, causeless mercy and compassionate hearts. All glories to Supreme Lord and his own men, for all of them so tirelessly working in tandem to deliver conditioned and fallen souls like me. By the inconceivable and divine arrangement of Supreme Lord, good fortune arised by the arrival of your divine presence in my tiny existence, dear Gurudev. With the arrival of your divine presence, what I once experienced as an absence or darkness can't sustain or withstand any longer. For you brought glimpse or initial rays of fortune of what it would be to be in the spiritual world during Radha Shunya sessions. Days were moving effortlessly, seamlessly, in perfect rhythm, just as a potter's wheel turns without the potter touching it. Such is the experience for us again during sacred journey of Purushottam month, glorifying Supreme Lord and Lord Brahmaji under your divine guidance. Whatever you utter through your divine lectures and instructions are Taraka mantra for me, vibrating in my ears. A mantra that carries one across the ocean of birth and death and leading us to Sri Harinam Prabhu. For they are befitting and helping us, ferrying across dreadful ocean of material existence. And what looks mighty is becoming calf's hoof print under your divine presence in my life. Gurudev, your divine instructions are absolute, for they precipitate into reality. You mentioned in one of the class, you ask, it shall be given. Yes, dear Gurudev, you are like a touchstone, desire tree, yielding our hearts' desires and helping us move forward in our journey together. With your divine presence, Krishna conscious is ever encouraging and improving. Never a dull moment we can experience. Gurudev, your glories are incomparable and indescribable. How could I fathom or begin to express depth of ocean of your mercy? You impart lessons within my heart through praising devotees, through slaps or punches, through appreciations of devotees. And your silence speaks volume. And you give me time back when I needed it most. Your classes or programs gets cancelled to accommodate my other services. You know my heart that I don't want to miss your divine classes. Somehow divine arrangement occurs and classes gets cancelled. Gurudev, you're like an ever-expanding ocean and I'm a fool in front of you. I see myself in recent prayer of Lord Brahma. I'm a blah blah personified. I talk and act whimsically while feeding my false ego. I feel very insignificant in the presence of you and all the assembled devotees here. Gurudev, you're a vast, deep ocean full of mercy. I have no qualification, but I remain turned toward and connected with the current of that ocean. A particle carried by a sacred river does not decide the destination. It just stays in contact. The particle does not move by its own strength alone. It allows itself to be moved by the current of that ocean. Let me not resist the flow of grace. Let me become just a particle carried by that current. How can I, that tiny particle, stand on my own? How can I claim independence when everything is ultimately done by the Supreme Lord and his pure devotees, just like you, Gurudeva? How can I exist separately while trying to be this way as a separatist for time immemorial? I am swept with currents of three modes of nature getting tossed and tormented. Where else can I get shelter? Where can I get real foundation except your divine lotus feet? I simply need to get hooked, anchored, connected to you, Gurudev and Supreme Lord, deep within my core of my heart. Then I can truly exist or sustain. I have come to understand there is no existence to me apart from connection with you Gurudev and Krishna. Otherwise, I'm simply drifting without direction, without stability, and without life. Therefore, let me remain forever anchored in that shelter where alone life becomes meaningful, protected, and real. For your divine lotus feet is my only Sharanam and Sharanyam. There is no other alternative. Gurudev, I witness mercy is overflowing everywhere, but I'm so incapable and destitute. My heart is so barren, nothing meaningful getting sprouted there in that land. But why worry when I have shelter at your divine lotus feet? Please kindly never let a moment or passing thought in my existence go without your remembrance. I earnestly praying and begging you, Gurudev, to accept me and place me under your cool shade of your divine lotus feet for eternity. Gurudev, I also earnestly praying these words offered at your divine lotus feet manifest as a forever full-blown reality seated on the throne of my heart. I would like to thank all the exalted senior Vaishnavas and assembled devotees for their acting like a transcendental cups through which we get to drink nectar of your divine unlimited glories. Thank you, dear Gurudev, for everything. And I also would like to thank organizers of this festival for all their dedication and giving us services and all that. Thank you so much. Your eternal servant, Madhavi Manjari Devi Dasi. Sorry for going overboard.
Thank you very much for your sweet and beautiful offerings. She is a promising devotee. I can see from her performance, dedications. The moment you were speaking and referring to a verse, she presented. She just put it on the board. So she know, you can see from her speech, everything is perfectly articulated, and they meet all the sastric meters. And I'm very, very impressed by her devotional attitude. Actually, I'm very, very anxiously waiting to see in person in Vrindavan. We are just waiting for that. Please come very, very fast, and we'll be together and continue to practice together and eventually satisfy our acharyas for their mercy so we can be fully engaged in the eternal service. Thank you very much. I wish you all the best. May Krishna answer your prayers and fulfill your desires, materially and spiritually. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Gurudev. All credits goes to you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji, for your offering. Next, we have a theatrical and inspiring drama offering from Vrindavan Community Kids, produced by Vedaversity.
I'm so fortunate. My Gurudev is so wonderful. Nobody can compare all the three words.
Excuse me? What do you mean? Nobody can compare. Have you ever heard about my Gurudev?
Of course, I have, but my Gurudev is still the best.
My Gurudev is the best.
No, my Gurudev is the best.
Mine is.
No,
Our Gurudev is the greatest.
our Gurudev is better.
No, our Gurudev is better.
Our Gurudev has more
Disciple.
Our Gurudev is more relevant.
What is going on here? Why have you not gone for Sankirtan? And why are you standing in two separate groups? Tell me something. If one person is Guru is senior, how does that affect your chanting? If one person is Guru is junior, how does that affect your service? Why are you becoming disturbed over such things? If you want competition, then compete in Krishna consciousness. If someone chants 16 downs, you chant 32. If someone chants 32, you chant 48. If someone reads one chapter, you read 2. That kind of competition will make me very happy. Remember, we have not come here to prove who is greater. We have come here to become servants. When devotees support one another in service, everyone progresses. Now stop this argument and go serve Krishna together.
The devotees carefully listened to Maharaja's instructions. They realized that pride and unnecessary competition were taking them away from the real purpose of devotional service. Inspired by Maharaja's words, they decided to change their attitude and work together for Krishna's pleasure. Let us now see the transformation that took place.
Sharam Sachidananda Rupam Lashatundalam Gokule Vrajamanam Yashoda Biolu Kalada Vamanam Paramishamadanta Kojuchavam Yugmam Jandam Karamboja Yugmena Satam Kanyam Musashakam Bhati Kankanta Stita Dhira Damodara Bhakti Dhira Dikshalila Virananda Kunde Sarvoshani Majantam Adhyapayantam
Drida Sankalpena Sankena Vidhi. Together with firm determination, we grow in Krishna consciousness. This is what brings real happiness. Everyone using their talents in Krishna's service. Each devotee performing a different duty, yet all working towards the same goal. No one is thinking, my service is more important. No one is seeking praise. Everyone is simply trying to please Krishna. When this mood is present, devotional service becomes joyful and powerful.
Thank you so much, Srila Gurudev. Wishing you a very happy Vyasa Puja from Vrindavan.
Thank you very much. Beautiful. See you soon.
Yes, see you soon. We're looking forward to it. The kids are very excited to do this, and they also learned a lot from the theme.
Right.
Fighting with each other and then working together. Thank you so much for the inspiration.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you so much. So, dear devotees, as we know, Vyasa Puja offerings are a heartfelt tribute from devotees across the globe that are warm and filled with love for Srila Gurudev. So, we will get on our plane and the first place where we're going, which is Gurudev's present location, that is Lagos, Nigeria. We have a sweet offering.
Welcome to ISKCON Lagos 2026 Vyasa Puja of His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami. As you watch, remain blessed.
बिंदु दिया करुए दासे तृण पे कातीना सकल सहने बल दिया कर निज माने स्पृहाईना सकले सम्मान करिते सकति निहनाथ जथा जथ तबे तो गाइब हरि नाम सुखे अपराध विहात कबे न कृपा लभियाए जन कृतार्थ बेनाथ शक्ति बुद्धिहीन अमी अति दीन कर्म रे आत्मसात योग्यता विचारे किछु नहीं पाए तुम्हारा करुणा नहीं कंदिया कंदिया Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Kripa Hare Krishna, Karue Dase Truna Pekatina Tabe to gaibo Hari Nama Sukhe Aparadha Vihata कबे न कृपा लभियाए जन
Thank you for a beautiful offering, Lagos devotees. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Now from Lagos, we travel to Bilaspur, India, which has many reverent celebrations.
कृपा करके मुझको अपना लेना
गुरुदेव कृपा करके मुझको अपना लेना गुरुदेव 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 जय जय
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Now, dear devotees, from Bilaspur, we now enter to Mayapur, which is the sacred heart of our movement, overflowing with love and devotion.
Vishnu Padaya
Theoretically speak about it, nothing will work. So when devotees are not establishing relationship with their spiritual master, when he's physically present, they will have serious problem when the physical presence is not there.
Shri Bhakti Titasya Guna Bhavanu Vatine Sarvada Sarva Bhaktanam Sarvada Rakshapa Daine Radha Krishna Gauranga Gaisi Sarvada Prabhu Nityananda Kripamurti Pranamami Puna Puna Rising like the sun to quell the darkness. You gave me light, dispel my doubts. You're the reason why I have hope. You gave me purpose when all seemed lost. For my imperfections and my faults, please make me.
I want to thank all of you for coming together to celebrate.
Hari Bol, beautiful
Thank
offering
you
from
all very
Mayapur.
much. Thank you, Mayapur devotees. Beautiful, sweet. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Now we crossed oceans from Mayapur to Mauritius, an island filled with devotion, carried on ocean breezes. Let us all enjoy.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Hare Krishna Maharaj. Please accept our humble obeisances. All the
You cannot do it by the step of Krishna. We show it in a Krishna leader. The Krishna came to kill so many demons. Some of them came in the Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much for your Krishnalabi Sevyamano Smarami Shriman Rasarasambi Vamsivata Tatastita Tar Esa Puspanjali Esa Puspanjali
Thank you, Mauritius devotees. Very ecstatic. Hare Krishna.
That temple was very big.
Yes. Temple is long.
Now, dear devotees from Mauritius, we go to Ghana. From Devarishi Prabhu and his family, a beautiful offering is there where devotion continues to blossom.
Ghana. Yes, it's in Ghana.
No.
Sound? There's no sound? Let's see.
Dear Gurudev, while we wait for that video to load, we will move to a different location if it's fine with you.
Yes.
So we will now go to Nairobi, carrying the same spirit of love and service to Gurudev.
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
As you move forward.
Now, dear devotees, let us go back to the Ghana video.
All right.
गुरुदेव कृपा बिंदु दिया करो ये दासे तृण पे दीना सकल सहने बल दिया करो निज माने स्पृहाईना सकले सम्मान करते सकती निहनाथ जथा जथा तबे तो गाइब हरि नाम
Krishna Pristaya Shri Radha Krishna Gauranga Jai Sri Sarvada Prabhu Nityananda Kripa Mukti Parike His Divine Bhakti Vedanta Swami Ki Srila Gurudev.
Haribo. Now we cross continents and reach Brazil with a vibrant, joyful tribute from South America.
Hare Krishna. Thank you all very much. Gopi Kant and all the devotees for arranging. Thank you. Hari Hari Bol.
Very bold. That was indeed very beautiful. Thank you so much. Now we'll take a complete round trip and come back to Lagos, Nigeria. There was a house program organized yesterday, so now we'll witness that.
कृपा बिंदु दिया करो ए दासे तृण पे खाती ही ना
गुरुदेव कृपा बिंदु दिया करो ए दासे तृण पे खाती ही ना
सकल सहाने बल दिया करो निज माने स्पृहा है ना
सकल सहाने बल दिया कर निज माने स्नेहहीना
गुरुदेव कृपा बिंदु दिया
Father, our guide, our mentor, Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami, he carefully guided us for the program, conducted the program, and by his mercy, the program went on very well. So we'll chant with Hare Krishna Mahamantra and thank Maharaj from the bottom of our heart.
सकल सम्मान करिते शकल
Thank you very much, Nigeria, dear President, and the family for your beautiful and all other duties. Thank you all very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Now, dear devotees, we're coming to an end of our session. But the most important thing that we all await for is the sweetest cake offering by our devotees. Now, the devotees which I'll be calling is Hari Pranapriya Mataji's video will be first, and the others would be live offering. So let us see Hari Pranapriya Mataji's video offering.
beautiful, delicious, mouth-watering cake. Thank you, Hari Panpriya Devi. We are coming for more. Coming for more. Asking for more.
Hare Krishna Gurudev, thank you so much. I'm looking forward to giving you more.
Yes, we are coming for more. Ready for it.
Yes, we are fully prepared.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji, for your yummy cake. Next up, dear devotees, we have Bhakti Priya Mataji for her cake offering.
प्रणाम हरे कृष्ण श्री देव दंडवत प्रणाम
Hare Krishna, thank you. Oh, great. Very nice. Look very crunchy. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mataji, for your delicious cake. Next up, we have Damayanti Mataji. At the time we'll be waiting for Mataji, let us move forward with other cake offerings. We have Deepa Priya Radha Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण श्रीला गुरुदेव please accept my humble obeisance at your lotus feet.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for your delicious cake. I'm really salivating. Thank you.
Thank you Gurudev for this opportunity.
Jai.
Thank you, Mataji, for your tempting cake offering. Now we have Gaura Dayanath Prabhuji and Maharani Mataji from Brazil.
Hare Krishna, Gurudev, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Thank you very much.
We
Thank
make
you.
you a cake and a pizza also for you.
Thank you.
The cake is made from caro, and also we had some almond nuts. Hazelnuts.
Very good. Thank you. Always delicious. Like your pizza. Didn't make pizza? Not pizza?
Yeah, here. Here for your holiness, Gurudev.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see. Thank you. Thank you very much. I can feel the whole plate. I can eat the whole plate.
Thank you for everything that your holiness is doing for us every day.
It's wonderful.
Very well, such sweet cake offering and pizza. Now we'll go for Priti Bihade Mataji's cake offering. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances.
Thank you.
Wish you a very happy Krishna conscious Vyasa Puja.
Hare Krishna.
This is cake. This is the cake I have made. First time I tried to make it for your pleasure. Please accept this.
Hmm. Hmm. Thank you very much. Very nice.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. You made it yourself?
Yes, Guru Maharaj.
Thank you. Very, very good. That's why it is very tasty.
Now you have accepted this, so yes, it must be.
Good.
Thank you, Mataji, for your elegant cake offering. Next, we have Sati Mataji.
It was a mistake. I told him not to. I wasn't doing an offering. I'm at the hospital. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, sorry, Mataji. Must be a mistake from my end. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Sati Devi. Thank you.
Now we'll
You
have
like cake?
Sharnagati Mataji.
All right. Go ahead, please.
Yes, Gurudev. Now we have Sharnagati Mataji's cake. Hare Krishna Mataji. Mataji, could you please unmute?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Srila Gurudev. And with Pranam, please accept my humble obeisances.
Thank you.
This cake offer from Nitai Gaur Sundar offering.
Hari Hari Bo. Thank you very much. Very nice.
Thank you so much, Srila Gurudev.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Srila Gurudev.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna Mataji for your fresh and moist cake. Next we have Shuddha Bhakti Mataji's cake offering. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Sri Gurudev, Dandat Pranam.
Hare Krishna. Yes, I'm seeing it. I'm hearing you.
Okay, Sri Gurudev. Happy Vyasa Puja, Sri Gurudev.
Thank you. Thank you for the cake. Thank you for everything.
Thank you so much, Sri Gurudev.
Tasty. Delicious.
Thank you so much, Mataji, for your mouth-watering cake. Now, dear devotees, we have come to an end of our program. But before that, Madan Mohini Radha Mataji's son, Arav, would like to speak to Gurudev. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Srila Gurudev, Dandat Pranam.
Hare Krishna.
Happy Vyasa Puja.
Thank you. How
Please
many?
give me your.
How many? How many rounds?
5.
Very good. Very good. Thank you.
I will come in the.
Yes, we are waiting for you there. Now you are qualified to come since you are chanting. You are qualified to come and see us. We'll be happy to see you. And we'll chant together. Thank you.
Thank you. Dandavat pranam.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So sweet. We have one last cake offering from Hamsadutas Prabhu. Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
You're muted.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
Please can you accept my respectful obeisances to the one of which feet? All goes
Thank
to
you.
Jesus and all goes to you. I'm not
Thank
small
you
beautiful a cake, but I made two Ghana jollof. so
yes.
Please Maharaj accept from me. This is all for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Maharaj.
That's the word Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used for Ishwara Puri. What I've done is all for you.
Thank you so much, Maharaj. It's my first time and I just have to go around it, but please accept this from me. Thank you so much,
That's very
Maharaj.
good. That's very good. That is corn or what?
Yeah, corn. Yes, corn, and we have raspberry, and my wife make this one, and make the bread and cinnamon rolls, and I make the jollof rice and the curd and the.
Very good.
They are coming there.
Yes. Thank you very much for your offering. Your offering has attracted Balabadar people. He's coming there. Just expect him in 2 minutes.
Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. Thank you. Thank you, Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Haribol, so much variety, Prabhuji. Thank you. Now we have Krishna Shakti Mataji's cake offering. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. It's from Krishna side too, from Krichida. Krichida Devi made this one.
Hare Krishna Shri please accept our humble obeisances. Please kindly
Thank you
accept
very
this
much.
one.
Thank you. Thank you.
And it's also my birthday, so I'm offering this cake to you.
All right. Thank you. So we celebrate together. Oh, nice.
Hare Krishna
Wish you a
Happy
happy Krishna conscious birthday.
Thank you, Gurudev. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Gurudev. Happy Vyasa Puja.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you very much. Haribo, Kirtida, Devi. Thank you for your delicious
you,
cake.
Gurudev. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you so much. Now, Gurudev, before we close, may we please hear a few words of your mercy to carry in our hearts even after we leave the session today.
Yes, we want to sincerely thank the organizing team who perfectly arranged everything. We deeply appreciate your wonderful services, and we pray that we continue to make more programs and bring everyone together to associate and expand our Christian consciousness. We deeply appreciate all the devotees who have participated, and I'm very sure that for the 3 days we have been together, associating with wonderful devotees, Holiness Kavachan Maharaj, the elders, and his realizations, and all other devotees who have presented their offerings. And you also notice that you have been intensely engaged in many ways. And because of that engagement, you can see it's a protection. So it is not just a fashion of coming together, but it is for spiritual upliftment, cleansing the heart, bringing us together, keeping us close to each other, remembering Krishna, engaging in wonderful activities. This is the recreation Srila Prabhupada has created for us. And people who go to club for material and places, increasing their sinful activities. The Prabhupada created recreation that Krishna consciousness is not dry, it's full of enjoyment. Look at the quality of cakes all of you made all around. Look at the quality of your presentation, how you've been planning, thinking, and preparing all these days. You look at what you have had for these 3 days, the whole day, especially at this most auspicious time of Purushottam Mass. Such a wonderful opportunity for us to come together. We thank all of you for making it, being with us throughout, fulfilling the purpose of our coming together to hear about Krishna, hear about pure devotees. We thank you and we pray that our acharyas bless all of you and what you have learned become a reality in your life. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srila Gurudev ki jai. Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Srila Gurudev, for your love, patience, and unwavering dedication throughout the session. Your presence alone makes our heart feel seen, guided, and deeply nourished. Thank you so much to all the dear devotees who have joined us today in our global event. And it's always a blessing to organize events like these. Each time, seeing more of you from every corner of the world reminds us how powerful Krishna Devotees Association are. So let us show up for the association that Srila Gurudev tirelessly offers us every day. With open hearts, we warmly encourage every disciple and follower to dive into this ocean of mercy by joining the daily morning japas of Srila Gurudev, attending his kathas, participating and embracing the parikramas and yatras Gurudev arranges for us. Now, let's lift the theme this year about association and bring our families, friends, relatives, our loved ones together and attend many more events. To stay connected, please join our WhatsApp group to make sure you're updated regularly, which are BDD Seva Sangh and BDD Swami Update Group. Now, we offer our heartfelt gratitude to everyone who contributed and participated in today's program. You make it truly special and beyond words that I could express. Before we conclude, if I've made any mistake unknowingly or knowingly during this entire event, I sincerely beg for forgiveness from all of you, dear devotees and Srila Gurudev. His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami Maharaj ki jai. Srila Param Gurudev ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Hare Krishna devotees. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Nityananda Kripa Murte Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami Pranamami Puna Puna Pranamami Puna Puna Shama Sundar dwell in your heart. You and Shama Sundar I never property, such is your devotion. You worship them with love and emotion. Your instructions we suppose so strong, so bold.
Lovingly guiding us to be each other's keeper.
Most kind, most gentle soul on earth, for our deliverance you have taken birth. You always understand our heart. May you and me never ever be apart. O Nityananda Kripa Murte, Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami, Pranamami Puna Puna, Pranamami Puna Puna. O Nityananda Kripa Murte, Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami, Pranamami Puna Puna, Pranamami Puna Puna.
Oh Acharya, you teach us by your sublime action.
You reflect Bhakti Dhira Swami in all interaction.
In austerity and sadhana, you are the most strong.
Because you've loved your Guru for so long.
Kripa lost shackled in material desire.
You kindle within us a blazing spiritual fire.
Blessed we are for your never-ending support.
My japa dashes in your classes keep us on board.
Most kind, most gentle soul on earth, for our deliverance you have taken birth. You always understand our heart.
May you and me never ever be apart. O Nityananda Kripa Murte, Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami, Pranamami Puna Puna, Pranamami Puna Puna. O Nityananda Kripa Murte, Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami, Pranamami Puna Puna, Pranamami Puna Puna.
Available for one and all. That's how your mercy extends.
You can solve every problem. You are pure without pretense. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Pranamami Puna Puna, Pranamami Puna
They are used to it, so they don't feel that.